New case Milan, it is filed on 29 of 3, Monday,
Tuesday.
11.
May it please your lordship. Lordship matter relates to dissolution of a cooperative society. Lordship, similar matter was argued by senior counsel UK Nair. The matter is listed on 10th lordship, and this matter,
On 10.
this matter will also be
Okay,
argued by
list this matter on 10.
Obligor, lordship.
Mr. Rakesh. Next. Item 2.
May it please your lordships. My lord, this honorable court was pleased to pass the order on 8/8/2000 lordships, case 16 lordships. And
Yes,
matter-
what? Yes.
matter was compromised at that time, lordships.
Yes, what to do? How to?
No, my lord, the case is not so simple, my lord. Municipality has no right to, my lord, sell the land because it's a government land. So there is a vigilance case is also going on. I am not, your lordship kindly issue notice, I have taken such.
Okay, right. Heard Mr. R. Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that as per the order dated 8/8/2000 passed in miss case number 211/2000 in LTA number 2 of 1991. A compromise had been entered between the petitioner and the respondent. Respondent number?
Lordship, respondent number 2 and 3, lordships.
Point number 2 and 3. Whereby the suit land was to be sold by the respondent number 2 and 3 to the petitioner on payment of ₹5 lakhs in installments. Though the petitioner has paid the amount of ₹5 lakhs, comma, the respondents number 2 and 3 are not taking any steps to register a sale deed for the sale of the land.
Lordship.
Issue notice returnable in 4 weeks.
Fine.
Mr. P.P. Datta, accept notice on behalf of
Respond number 3.
respondent number 3.
I'm R. Talukdar for respondent number 1 and 2.
Mr. R. Talukdar accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Total respondent 3, lordships.
So he'll be for, the case is against 3 only, I think.
3 only, my lord.
3 only, what 2 and 3?
Only
Mr. R. Talukdar for 1 and 2. Huh? How do you say instead of 2 and 3, make it 3
Make
only?
it. Correct. Must be.
List the matter after 4 weeks to enable the respondents' counsels to obtain instructions and file affidavit if necessary.
Fine, fine.
Extra copy, lordship.
Extra copies of the writ petition be furnished to the respondents' counsel during the course of the day.
Now, please, Lordship, we are accused by the actions of the authority, my lord. What has happened, my lord? They have sealed my shop. It is situated in Maligaon
Sealed with when?
on 15th, my lord,
15.
2023.
Yes.
What happened, my lord? On 14th, they had come up to my place and they had issued me a show cause notice. In the
14, that issued show cause notice dated
14/3/2023. My lord, on that show cause notice,
yes
7 days time was given to me.
to file a reply.
Reply, my lord.
Now a show cause notice with regard to what?
With regard to trade license, my lord.
Trade license while
Of that
running the
shop.
shop.
Yes, ma'am. So what happened, my lord? On 15th, we applied and got the trade license.
On 15/3.
15th. Sir. So what
And
happened?
on the same day they
Same day they seal my shop.
Similar to that earlier one, go down.
No. Acha, similar.
What had happened with it?
But then you see,
Lordship,
Now, once he has, that the issue is now a penalty only.
yes, issue is now penalty on it.
A penalty only.
In
That's all.
paragraph 2, he had stated he is running the shop from the September 2022. And he has not taken the trade license. On the inspection, we found it, he has not taken the trade license. Then we give the show cause, as well formal. Then he on the next day, that is morning 4 o'clock, 15, he took the trade license.
4 o'clock morning.
Morning.
How can he take 4 o'clock
No, it is
morning?
online, my lord.
Online.
Huh?
So it's online.
It's online.
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 4
Oh,
o'clock,
online.
he realized that there is a
Huh?
mistake. He is running the shop for 192 days without trade license.
No, my lord, that is separate aspect. My lord, if you. see-
Anyway, that is the issue with regard to
Ah.
penalty.
196.
And since he has got it from 15.3, let him run.
And give will give the liberty to GMC to realize the penalty as per law.
No, that
no,
will
no.
go as per the notice.
Ah.
No comments is being made
Ah.
on the notice.
Okay.
So we can dispose of the writ
My lord,
petition.
my lord.
है ना?
What's it?
And you see the issue of whether he is liable to pay.
We have already been penalized, my lord. Our shop has been sealed.
No, that is not a penalty. That is not a penalty. Okay, right. Heard, Mr.
AK Sahiwala, my lord.
A.K. Sahewala, learned counsel for the petitioner, who submits that the petitioner is dealing in retail sale of footwears.
If Lordship allow me, Lordship turn to page number 24, he has taken out the license on 15/3/2023. Till 31st of March, he should have taken out again in the month of April, first week, he should have taken out the next license.
So we'll
That
take
is-
out that. What is the problem with that?
No, this is up to
31st of March, 2020.
Absolutely.
So within a week, he should have taken out the next license also. That
we'll take up.
he may not have taken up. That's taken out. As per the section 180 of the GNCA. Page 24 Lordship. That also he.
just a minute. This license is valid up to 31st March
31st,
2023.
Yes, correct. Because
But
it is given for 1 year, my lord. If you see at page 24, this was issued on 15th of March, but this was issued for 22/23. One is issued for,
No, let us be very clear.
my lord.
Now, show cause, where is the show cause? Let us see.
Show cause is at page, my lord, 22,
20, type copy is 22.
page 22. Okay.
So this was given on 14/3/23 for not
Having the trade license.
for having a trade license.
My lord.
He takes out the trade license on 15th. Early morning.
Then thereafter, trade license is issued on 15/3
The very next day, my lord.
and it is valid up to 31/3.
Correct, my lord. We'll apply price for this subsequent, this will renewed.
You see, for the period, he doesn't have a trade license. You can issue him a show cause. That is a different issue.
That's a different issue. Only thing I am applying the code that.
As on date, whether you have a trade license.
No, no, it is up till 31st March 23.
So now is April.
April, correct, my lord. We'll apply because it is
When was it sealed?
the
The
1
shop?
month, my lord, 1 month,
Seal on 15th,
15th of March, my lord.
15th of March.
But the question is whether you have a trade license now.
No.
Now that period has gone.
No,
That period
no,
is.
my lord, that is in the act, it is there. Within 1 month, we can apply.
Wait 1 month.
Yeah, it is there in the act. Within
It should be
1 month.
there.
1 month is there, my lord.
Section 180.
180 is there, my
Take out
lord.
The license,
So section 180.
180 of the GMC Act,
Ah,
you have to take out the license in every.
no, or within
first
1
week
month.
of-
No, my lord. I'll read it out. Let's not get them. Every
Page,
person,
page.
my lord, page is at 180, page number 80, 80.
180.
Section is 180, page number is 80.
Page number
80. I'll read out, my lord.
Yes.
Every person who exercises or carries in this city, either by himself or by his agent or representative, any of the profession, trade, or callings indicated in the fourth schedule, shall annually take out a license before the first day of April in each year, or within 1 month of his taking up the profession, trade license, calling as the case may be, and pay the same such fees as we mentioned in his behalf in the schedule.
Every person who exercises or carries in the city either by himself or by an agent or. For the first day of April,
First week of April, first
first
day
day,
of April. On each,
or it then one month or there.
he can take up a profession in between also, they have to take up the. trade.
Or within 1 month of his taking up the
Okay, so
profession,
if he takes up
trade or
this-
calling.
If he takes up the.
Now
profession of
you have
first April,
taken it up when?
Absolutely, my lord, my shop is sealed. I have not taken a profession anymore now.
No,
How will
no,
I
no,
apply?
no. Sorry,
No,
that
then
is
in
not the,
case-
that
no,
is
no,
not
in
the,
that- in that case, I will apply and then open.
you apply.
We apply and open. Let this be quashed. That-
We'll see, we'll see. You apply.
No, my
You
lord,
apply.
we'll apply. for
No, no,
that.
you apply. Right. Heard Mr. A.K. Savala, learned counsel for the petitioner who submits that the petitioner is dealing with the,
My lord, may I
Footwear
submit, my lord?
Footwear business, madam.
My lord,
Huh?
we are against
Footwear
the,
business, footwear business.
huh?
Footwear business, madam.
my lord, may I once again submit, my lord?
Who's dealing with retail sale of footwears. He submits that while the petitioner is a shop, he submits that the while notice, show cause notice dated 14/3/2023 had been issued to the petitioner asking him to make a reply to the same with regard to why action should not be taken against him as he was not having a trade license for running his trade. Comma. The petitioner immediately procured a trade license on 15/3/23. However, the respondent authorities sealed the outlet of the petitioner company on 15/3/23. The petitioner's counsel submits. Have you submitted your reply?
We have,
7 days.
yes, my lord, we went on 20th, but they refused to accept. That is there a specific pleading, my lord.
The petitioner's counsel submits that while the petitioners went to submit their reply to the show cause notice dated 14/3/23 on 23/23, the respondents refused to accept the reply of the petitioner.
In page number 26,
Petitioner. The next para. The petitioner's counsel further submits that in terms of, so submits that though the petitioner's trade license expired on 31/3/2023, the petitioner has a 1 month time period from the date of his taking up the trade for applying for a license. No, it submits that though the petitioner has to take out a license annually before the first day of April in each year, or within 1 month of his taking up the profession, trade or calling, as the case may be, the petitioner will, in terms of section 180 of the Guwahati Municipal Corporation Act 1971, apply for the same. He submits that that in the meantime, the de-sealing of his property should be done. Next, Mr.
that's what I know.
S. Bora
Technical
appears on behalf of the
GMC.
the GMC. The pleadings show that the petitioner has been dealing in the sale of footwears. Since when?
September 2022, page number.
Since September 2022. Gustav, and as such, the petitioner was to have applied for a license before the first day of April, as the earlier license expired on 31/3/2023. Gustav, there is nothing to show whether the petitioner had again applied for license, as the second part of section 80 of the GMC Act 1971
My lord, 180, my lord, nothing.
or 180 would require the petitioner to have applied for the same from the date of taking up his trade. Gustav. You take up a new, list the matter again on
12th, my lord.
12th. In the meantime, you take up, then we can end it.
But we are basically agreed by the sealing, my lord.
You take it up on that day, we open
My
it.
lord.
You take it up on 11th also, we take it up, we close, we open it up on 11th.
If my lord, that observation be made in the meantime, if they get the license, they can deseal it.
Ah.
If that,
No, huh?
if that observation is given in the.
Then you mean I dispose of the petition?
No, the court may dispose of the petition with that,
Let it come on 11, let him.
List the matter on 11th.
because who is coming
We
up
will
with-
list the matter on 11th. By 11th, you take up, you bring out. You just bring out the trade license, we deseal the property.
He can take out a lesson 4 AM also, so he can do it.
Yes, today also we can get, we have already
That is
applied.
what, if you want, you do it 5 minutes, we'll wait for you.
My lord, push up.
Let him do 10 minutes, let him do it.
Let it be on 11. fine.
Wait a minute.
Problem.
Or Mr. Bora. Just a minute. We can dispose of the petition by saying that as soon as he gets a trade license and shows it to you, straight away the desealing, the property should be desealed. Why should you wait till 11? If he applies today, he shows it to you today or shows it to you tomorrow, and you deseal it. Why should you wait till 11? He's losing money also.
Who is also coming up, madam.
Huh?
Festival season is there. Who is-
Festival season is there also.
Let it be on 11, my lord, get the.
Why?
All the instruction.
Why? What instruction? We will see you, yeah, once he gets the trade license, why should we wait?
No, that
He's
was-
losing money. Why dispose it off, huh? We just say, as and when the petitioner is able to show the GMC his trade license,
Currently.
the new trade license, which has to be valid as on today and the subsequent days. The GMC shall deseal his property.
Yes.
The issue of payment of, the issue with regard to the issuance of the show cause notice dated 14/3/2023 and the proceedings to be taken thereafter will be done, we will follow its own course.
My lord.
So I'll put in whatever in the middle, I'll put in.
Once we show desealing may be done within 24 hours.
Full stop. It is made clear that as soon as the trade license for running the trade of the petitioner is shown to the GMC, the desealing of the property shall be done immediately. Immediately, enough? We cannot give better order than.
Much obliged.
Ah.
My lord.
Item 4.
We are also agreed by the action of the respondent authority, that is the railway.
What is the distance?
My lord, the thing is that we have purchased a plot of land
Oh,
the year 2012 and on
the
the west,
difference. Okay, you have purchased, what is this?
we have purchased a plot of land
Yes,
and on the eastern side, it's a railway road. That road is used by the common persons with the villagers also and along with me. This is the only approach to my plot of land.
And now in the year 2015 also some obstruction was made by the railway contractors by erecting walls and fencings. And that was disposed of by this honorable court, that was challenged before this honorable court. And page 35, that petition was disposed of by the observation at page 39. The last paragraph. Let an appropriate decision be arrived at as expeditiously as possible, preferably within 36/2015. To facilitate the said action, the petitioner may obtain a certified copy of this order and produce the same before the appropriate authority. Whatever may be the outcome of the exercise to be carried out by in term of the order, the same may be communicated to the petitioner. At that time, they also tried to obstruct my ingress and egress to my plot of land. And that was taken care of by, and I submitted a representation that was never responded. And I was enjoying,
Are you, is this writ petition filed by the Mahindra workshop owner? Probably.
No.
Where are you parking your vehicles?
no, my lord, that was filed by another owner, that is workshop is there on the other side, on the northern side. And this is on the western side. That writ petition order also I have annexed. That
So
is-
what have they done? What have the railways done?
Now they are coming up with the development of the road and putting fencing and wall on both the side of the road.
How does that
will-
block
that
you?
will- That will block my land.
How?
I cannot go out of my land if they put wall on the both sides of the road. That was a workshop land was a different side.
Yes, madam, what to do?
Your Honor will often be instructed.
Lordship, that
So your land has not been obstructed till now.
they are obstructing our vehicles not to go inside because we are doing construction activity.
So there is no other approach road.
No other approach road. This is stockyard. This is my stockyard. Only 3-4 vehicles comes in and out, and this is used by the most of the villagers. Let them get instruction and tell them, we should not be obstructed. That's the only thing.
Heard, Mr.
Edhar.
Huh?
Edhar.
Edhar, learned counsel for the petitioners who submits that the respondent authorities are trying to erect a wall / fencing on the eastern part of the land of the petitioners, which is the only approach road to the stockyard of the petitioners.
Yes.
What stockyard?
It's-
You're doing which business?
This is Mahindra parts.
Ah.
And on the other side, my lord,
yes.
your lordship will see,
So that's what I said. So you are probably parking everything, all your
No, no,
vehicles
no,
in the road.
that undertaking.
That
I
happens.
give,
No, you will give undertaking, thousands you will give every day.
See page 42. Everything will be clear. Page
Huh?
42, page 42. The earlier repetition,
Yes,
page 42. Fourth paragraph, an affidavit in opposition has been filed by the respondent railways and the stand taken that the thoroughfare the people on the road in question is affected due to unauthorized parking of vehicles coupled with the vehicular movement to and from the petitioner's land. It is on the northern side.
no, which house is a Mahindra vehicle workshop?
No, this petitioner was the owner of the Mahindra workshop and it is top word. My land is.
Most probably your brothers or something,
My
but
wife.
it's correct, huh?
My wife.
Your wife, ah.
The
Yes,
petitioner-
so it's very clear.
But the,
You are too cunning, no. not
no,
too
my lord,
cunning.
but the thing is that if your lordship see my boundary of land, that is page 20.
You can go from the other side.
No, there is no road. That is the other peoples are occupying.
You
that
said
land.
that it's your wife, the
Yes.
petitioner is your wife.
Yes,
And the other side, the other case was regarding your land on the
on the
northern side. Now this is on the eastern
Two
side.
roads are there. Two roads are there.
Two roads are there. So
Two
there are two entries to your land.
No, my lord. kindly see page 26, the boundary of my land.
So actually, it is not the villagers or the persons
No,
who are having a problem. It is you
No,
who
no,
is
that-
having a problem with your business.
My lord, the Gaon Panchayat, the president has written, and they have allowed, they have till now, they have not disturbed.
Actually, Gaon Panchayat, you give a little bit of money here and there, everything can happen.
Since 2012, they have
Maybe,
never
maybe,
constructed.
maybe.
My lord, kindly see page
Maybe.
26,
We'll issue notice. Let us hear the other side.
my lord.
Right. Heard Mr. Edhar, learned counsel. What have I said?
Mr. Eder, land counsel for the petitioners who submitted the respondent authorities are trying to erect a wall slash fencing on the eastern part of the land of the petitioners, which is only.
Which is the only approach road to the stockyard of the petitioners. Comma with the oblique motive to prohibit slash restrain the petitioners from using the existing land, using the existing road over the railway land, for ingress and egress to the petitioner's land measuring 8 kathas, 11 lechas covered by periodic patta number 137, bearing dark number 196. Located in village Deka Chuburi, Kundarbari and the Moza Haleshwar Tezpur, Shonitpur district. That's in the synopsis. No? So, sir. The petitioner's counsel submits that as the said road has been sanctioned to the public by the railways by endorsement on a letter dated 2/7/2012, the road is being used by the villagers and the petitioners. Full stop. Next paragraph. The petitioner's counsel submits that the petitioner's husband,
Why?
no, the earlier case, the petitioner's wife had earlier filed WPC 4051/2015 with regard to the northern part of the land of the petitioner. Is it?
The western part,
Western part,
western,
in the earlier case,
earlier case.
western part
Western part.
of the land of the petitioner. Where stating that the railway authorities were causing hindrance to the ingress and egress to the petitioner's land therein. Full stop. He submits that the earlier writ petition had been disposed of to the effect that the petitioner therein, who was operating a Mahindra workshop, would ensure that there would be no unauthorized parking of vehicles on the said road. And thereby cause no disturbance to the movement of vehicles and passengers on the said road. Full stop. Further, in case of any breach of assurance so given, the respondent railway authorities would take action as available under the law. Full stop. Next paragraph. The petitioner's counsel submits that in the present case, if the petitioner is unable to, in the present case, if the railway authorities are allowed to construct a wall slash fencing on the eastern part of the land of the petition, on the eastern part of the land of the petitioners, on the eastern side, let's say, eastern side of the land of the petitioners, the same would prohibit movement to and fro from the petitioner's land. Issue notice returnable in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Miss,
Tiveta Mantri.
give the name again.
Sure.
Appearing on behalf of
Vivaswan Deka.
V.
Deka.
B. Deka, learned counsel for the for respondent number,
All.
accept notice on behalf, for B. Deka, accept notice on behalf of all the respondents. No, no, one cannot be.
Union of India, for Union of India.
Well, if nowadays the Deputy Solicitor General of India appears for railways also.
Okay, for all the respondents. So you're appearing for whom? B. Deka only, no?
Yes.
B. Deka, full stop. List the matter on which date? List the matter on 27. 27. Full stop. On considering the case of the petitioner, it appears that there are it shows that the petitioner herein is the husband of the petitioner in WPC 4051/2050. Full stop. Whether the workshop and the stockyard is on the same land,
No, that's what.
but are they adjacent to each other?
No.
They're connected to each
that-
other.
No, that is what the problem.
So
Otherwise,
stop.
we could have access to that way. also.
On a query put to the petitioner's counsel as to whether the Mahindra workshop reflected in WPC 4051/2015 and the stockyard, which is the subject matter, in this case, are connected and adjacent to one another, the petitioner's counsel submits that they are not connected. He also submits that the land of the that the stockyard of the petitioners herein cannot be, does not have any alternative road or entry/exit point, except the main road,
Except the railway road.
except the railway road. Full stop. Next. Considering all the above, comma, it is directed that considering the above, comma, an interim order is passed, comma, to the effect that though the railways can erect their wall/fencing on the eastern part of the land of the petitioner, comma, an entry point for entry of one vehicle at a time may be allowed into the petitioner's land for the time being, till the next date.
Obliged.
May be allowed to the petitioner's land till the next returnable date.
Obliged.
Highly obliged.
So only one vehicle at that opening.
That will do. Otherwise, they are obstructing at the very starting point also of the road. Don't go inside because we are constructing the road and wall is going to be constructed. So don't go inside. That is also there. Lordship, that will do because they will allow.
But then most probably you are parking your big trucks
No,
that are
no,
bringing
that
everything.
we can give an undertaking. Will not park there.
You give an undertaking.
I'll take it. Applies.
So we have fixed a date. Yes.
Your Lordship, on Monday, if it's possible.
What is the case?
It's regarding your Lordship. I'm for item number 3, my lord, but I'm.
You're for?
I was for item number 3, my lord. I'm not aware with the facts, my lord, but it's with regard to the NIT, my lord.
I know.
Uh,
Your case is something that you had you are a carrying contractor
yes,
and the kilometers for which you had given
Yes.
your quotation was actually less in the NIT than what is actually being there on the road. So you want your rates to be enhanced.
Yes, sir.
I think something to that effect,
Yes.
correct?
Anyway.
So we'll have to issue notice only at the end of the day.
Lordship, actually, there's a prayer for interim as well in this case. We are waiting instructions on that.
Interim cannot be given. Where's the question of interim? It's a question of money. Money, there's no question because he can always be compensated later on. So there's no question of paying him at a higher rate now when he's already accepted a rate. But then I think that is the, I think that,
was a writ petition filed in this case.
earlier rate petition.
Writ was filed.
Earlier writ petition filed with regard to the same subject matter.
Same subject matter, Your Lordship.
Okay, so that's why you're on Monday.
This is the second round of litigation.
Second round of litigation, Your Lordship.
So Lordship.
So what has happened to the first round of litigation?
Lordship, there was no, a speaking order was directed to be passed. That was been passed. I guess that speaking order, they have filed this writ petition.
So where is the speaking order?
Lordship, the page number 151, Lordship. No, Lordship, in 157, Lordship.
You see, is there any arbitration clause?
Your Lordship, we need to look into it actually.
Usually there is.
Lordship, I'm not able to assist your Lordship today, Lordship.
Why? You're not the council.
I'm not the council, Lordship.
Where is the council?
My lord, actually yesterday it was decided that today they won't be able to do it. So. that is
Okay,
the
okay,
reason.
okay. No problem.
If it's possible.
We'll
on
adjourn the
Monday-
matter.
Monday, my lord.
Monday, Your Lordship.
Monday, we've got too many cases.
Tuesday.
Wednesday. Huh? Wednesday. We'll try on Wednesday. Okay, right. On the prayer made by the councils for both, on the prayer made by Mr.
My lord, P. Deka for GN Sahiwala, my lord.
P. Deka for
Actually,
J. S.
my lord, they were
Hayawala
supposed to take time.
and Mr.
D. Akram appearing on behalf of SCFCA.
D. Akram
Yes, sir.
appearing on behalf of SCFCI. Come on, list the matter on Wednesday.
Tipo,